What if your life had a deeper meaning than you ever imagined? What if your unique qualities, struggles, and passions were not random, but signs pointing toward a greater divine purpose? In this video, we'll uncover the 9 types of chosen ones, individuals who are destined to lead, heal, and inspire humanity. Each type plays a vital role in shaping a better world, and understanding these archetypes might just unlock the mysteries of your own life. Stay with us through the entire video, or even watch it multiple times, to fully grasp the profound roles these chosen ones play. By the end, you may discover that you, too, are part of this cosmic design. Don't forget to comment below and share which type of chosen one you resonate with most. Your insights could be the inspiration someone else needs on their spiritual journey. Now, let's dive in and uncover the truth about the divine purposes we're all here to fulfill. Throughout history, every culture has told stories of individuals chosen for unique missions. From prophets guiding their people to visionaries inspiring revolutions, the chosen ones have always carried the torch of transformation. But what makes them different? It's not just their abilities, it's their willingness to embrace their higher calling. Even when faced with challenges, these 9 types of chosen ones aren't confined to history or mythology. They exist here and now. And as we explore each archetype, ask yourself, which one resonates with your journey? Part 1. The 9 archetypes. 1. The Oracle, the Visionary Seer. Oracles are individuals blessed with a rare gift, the ability to perceive what lies beyond the veil of the present. They act as intermediaries between the spiritual and the physical worlds, offering wisdom and guidance in times of uncertainty. Revered throughout history, oracles have been central figures in ancient cultures, from the prophetic priests of Delphi to tribal shamans, and their role continues to evolve in modern times. Oracles provide clarity when the path forward seems unclear. In moments of confusion or crisis, their insights become the beacon that helps others make sense of chaos. Their role isn't limited to predicting the future. It's about empowering others to navigate their own journeys with confidence and wisdom. Imagine a young girl in a small, remote village who begins experiencing vivid dreams of future events. At first, she brushes them off as coincidence. But when her dreams repeatedly come true, like foreseeing a storm that saved the village from disaster, she realizes her gift has a purpose. She quietly begins guiding those around her, offering advice and warnings. Her community flourishes under her wisdom, even though she doesn't carry the title or the robes of an ancient oracle. Have you ever had a moment when you just knew what was going to happen before it did? Maybe you've offered advice that turned out to be exactly what someone needed. These could be signs that the oracle archetype resides within you. Take a moment to reflect on how your intuition and insights might already be impacting those around you. While oracles are known for their clarity and foresight, not every chosen one focuses on guiding others through predictions. Some are driven by an innate desire to break free from constraints and inspire others to embrace their individuality. Let's explore the next archetype, the Free Spirit. 2. The Free Spirit, the Liberator. Free spirits are the rebels, the rule breakers, and the visionaries of individuality. They defy societal norms, encouraging others to embrace their unique identities. Unlike oracles, who offer clarity and foresight, free spirits inspire liberation and self-expression through their actions. In a world that often rewards conformity, free spirits remind us that authenticity is the true path to fulfillment. Their courage to live outside societal expectations becomes a powerful example, challenging us to examine the structures that hold us back. Consider Steve Jobs, who famously dropped out of college and pursued an unconventional path that revolutionized technology. His refusal to conform to traditional norms not only changed industries, but also inspired a generation to think different. Though Jobs didn't actively set out to be a chosen one, his vision and individuality freed others to explore their own creativity. The free spirit teaches us that freedom isn't just about breaking rules. It's about creating a life that reflects who we truly are. Have you ever felt out of place in a world that seems to demand conformity? Perhaps you've challenged the status quo in small, but meaningful ways. That's the essence of the free spirit. Reflect on how your choices might inspire others to embrace their own paths. As liberators of individuality, free spirits show us how to live authentically, but some chosen ones take a different approach, using their voices to uncover hidden truths. This brings us to the truth teller. 3. The truth teller. The fearless advocate truth tellers are the courageous voices who challenge deception and bring light to hidden realities. They are unafraid to speak up, even when their words disrupt comfort or provoke controversy. Their honesty becomes a force for transformation in a world often clouded by misinformation. Truth tellers are essential for progress. By revealing what's hidden, they challenge the status quo and inspire others to demand accountability and authenticity. Think of Greta Thunberg, whose unwavering advocacy for climate change has forced the world to confront uncomfortable truths. Her straightforward message and fearless dedication have sparked global movements, proving that even one voice can drive massive change. Being a truth teller isn't easy. It often requires standing alone in the face of opposition, but their courage to speak the truth paves the way for collective growth and understanding. Have you ever felt compelled to speak up for what's right, even when it was difficult? Truth tellers remind us that honesty is not only a virtue but also a responsibility. Reflect on how your voice might inspire others to seek authenticity in their own lives. While truth tellers shine a light on hidden realities, some chosen ones use more subtle methods to inspire change. This leads us to the inspiring infiltrator. 4. The inspiring infiltrator, the subtle awakener. Inspiring infiltrators embed profound messages into their work. Whether through art, music, or storytelling, they awaken others gently, often without their audience even realizing it. Their mission is to plant seeds of enlightenment in ways that resonate deeply. Inspiring infiltrators reach those who might resist more direct approaches. Their creative expressions make spiritual and philosophical truths accessible, ensuring their messages leave a lasting impact. Consider Bob Marley, whose music carried powerful themes of love, unity, and resistance. His songs didn't just entertain. They awakened millions to ideas of freedom and justice. Marley's ability to infuse profound messages into popular culture exemplifies the inspiring infiltrator. Subtlety can be as powerful as direct confrontation. Inspiring infiltrators show us that change often begins with a single spark of awareness. Have you ever expressed a deeper truth through art or creativity? Inspiring infiltrators remind us that our talents can be vehicles for awakening others. Reflect on how your creative passions might carry messages of growth and transformation. As we've seen, inspiring infiltrators work quietly to spread their messages. But what about those who feel a calling but remain uncertain about their role? Let's explore the confused chosen one. 5. The confused chosen one, the reluctant seeker. The confused chosen one feels the unmistakable tug of their spiritual calling, but finds themselves caught in a web of uncertainty and self-doubt. They sense their potential and their purpose, yet struggle to align this inner knowing with their daily lives. These individuals may feel overwhelmed by the disconnect between their spiritual aspirations and their physical reality. The journey of the confused chosen one is both relatable and inspiring. Their path from uncertainty to clarity serves as a powerful reminder that transformation is rarely straightforward. By embracing their struggles and persevering, they show others that growth is possible, even in the face of hesitation. Have you ever felt torn between the safety of familiarity and the unknown promise of your passions? Perhaps you've yearned to take a leap but hesitated because of fear or doubt. That tension, the push and pull between staying where you are and stepping into your potential, might be a sign that you're a confused chosen one navigating your own spiritual awakening. Picture a young professional working a stable but unfulfilling corporate job. Every day, they dream of pursuing their love for art or starting a nonprofit to help others. But the fear of leaving security behind holds them back. Over time, this internal conflict becomes unbearable, prompting a decision to either suppress their calling or take the leap of faith. Through small, courageous steps, taking an art class on weekends or volunteering in their spare time, they begin to align their spiritual passion with their daily reality. Their journey inspires others who witness their transformation, proving that clarity often emerges through action, not waiting. The confused chosen one teaches us that confusion is not a sign of failure. It's a sign of growth and progress. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is a natural part of transformation. By embracing this uncertainty and taking small, intentional steps, you begin to bridge the divide and move closer to your purpose. The confused chosen one shows us that growth is often born from struggle, but not all chosen ones feel conflicted about their path. Some find solace and enlightenment through solitude and self-reflection. Let's explore the next archetype, the hermit, the seeker of inner peace. 6. The hermit, the seeker of solitude. The hermit is a chosen one who finds profound meaning in solitude. Unlike those who seek answers in the noise of the world, hermits retreat into quiet spaces, both literal and metaphorical, to connect with their inner selves and the universe. Whether surrounded by the stillness of nature or meditating in the silence of their own minds, hermits find clarity and purpose through introspection. In today's fast-paced, overstimulated world, hermits remind us of the power of stillness. Their lives serve as a counterbalance to a society that often equates busyness with success. By stepping away from distractions, they discover truths that can only be found in silence. Hermits show us that sometimes the answers we seek are already within us. We just need the quiet to hear them. The poet Rumi, whose verses have inspired millions, is a timeless example of the hermit archetype. Rumi often withdrew into solitude to reflect and create. His time alone allowed him to delve deeply into the mysteries of existence and translate those insights into poetry that continues to resonate across cultures and generations. Imagine an artist who, feeling overwhelmed by the demands of modern life, decides to spend a year living in a small cabin in the mountains. With no internet or distractions, they focus on their craft, reconnect with nature, and rediscover a sense of peace. By the end of their retreat, not only have they created some of their best work, but they've also gained a clearer understanding of their purpose. Their journey inspires others to consider the value of stepping away from the noise to find themselves. Even if you don't identify as a hermit, embracing moments of solitude can transform your life. Start small. Dedicate a few minutes each day to silent reflection or a walk in nature without your phone. Over time, you may find that these quiet moments bring clarity, reduce stress, and deepen your connection to yourself and the world around you. While hermits seek wisdom in silence, others are called to action, stepping onto the battlefield of life to fight for truth and justice. This leads us to the next archetype, the warrior, the courageous defender of light. 7. The warrior, the courageous defender. Warriors are the brave souls who refuse to back down in the face of adversity. They confront darkness head-on, standing firmly for truth, justice, and freedom, whether leading movements for change or quietly advocating for what's right. Warriors are fearless in their pursuit of a better world. Their courage becomes a beacon for those around them, inspiring others to rise and take action. In times of crisis, when the forces of negativity, injustice, and ignorance seem overwhelming, warriors remind us of the power of resilience and determination. They show us that change is possible, but it requires action and bravery. Warriors are not just fighters. They are leaders who stand for the collective good, rallying others to overcome challenges together. Picture a single mother in a small town who learns that a local factory is polluting the water supply. Her children, along with others in the community, are getting sick. Though she has no legal expertise or powerful connections, she begins to gather evidence, organizes protests, and eventually brings the issue to the attention of national authorities. Her relentless efforts lead to stricter regulations, cleaner water, and a healthier future for her town. While she may not fit the traditional image of a warrior, her courage and determination embody the essence of this archetype. The warrior archetype isn't confined to battlefields or grand stages. It can be found in everyday acts of courage, whether standing up to injustice at work, defending someone being mistreated, or advocating for a cause you believe in. Warriors remind us that bravery isn't the absence of fear. It's taking action despite it. Do you feel called to protect others, stand up for truth, or challenge systems of injustice? These are signs that the warrior archetype might resonate with you. Reflect on moments in your life when you've acted with courage, and consider how you can continue to embody this role in ways that create positive change, while warriors fight to protect and empower others. Another archetype focuses on healing and restoring balance. Let's move on to explore the healer, the one who mends the body, mind, and spirit. 8. The healer, the restorer of balance. Healers are the compassionate nurturers of humanity, focusing on restoring harmony to the body, mind, and soul. They have an innate ability to sense where imbalance exists and work tirelessly to mend it. Their tools may range from traditional medicine to holistic practices, from offering a listening ear to guiding others toward healthier lifestyles. Healers believe that true well-being comes from addressing all aspects of a person: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. In a world often overwhelmed by stress, illness, and emotional turmoil, healers provide the care and balance we so desperately need. They remind us that wellness isn't just about avoiding sickness, it's about thriving. Through their work, they create ripple effects of positivity, helping individuals rediscover their inner strength and bringing harmony to entire communities. I'll never forget the impact a yoga instructor had on my life during a particularly stressful period. At the time, I was dealing with chronic back pain and emotional exhaustion. Through gentle guidance, they taught me to focus on my breathing, stretch in ways that release tension, and reflect on how my physical state mirrored my emotional struggles. It wasn't just about the poses, it was about understanding the deep connection between my body and my mind. That experience didn't just alleviate my pain, it shifted how I approached self-care and well-being. Healers teach us that small, consistent acts of care can create profound transformations. Whether it's practicing mindfulness, offering words of encouragement, or simply being present for someone in need, the impact of a healer's work goes far beyond the immediate moment. They remind us that healing isn't just a destination. It's an ongoing journey of self-discovery and growth. Even if you don't identify as a healer, you can embrace aspects of this archetype in your daily life. Start by checking in with yourself. Are you caring for your own well-being? Then, extend that care to others. Sometimes, a kind word, a listening ear, or sharing a helpful tip can make all the difference. Small gestures of healing can have far-reaching effects, while healers restore balance and nurture the spirit. Another type of chosen one offers wisdom accumulated over a lifetime. Let's explore the final archetype, the elder, the revered guardian of ancient knowledge. 9. The elder, the guardian of wisdom. Elders are the keepers of time-honored wisdom, serving as pillars of knowledge, guidance, and perspective. With lifetimes of experience, they carry the lessons of countless generations and offer insights that bridge the past and the future. Elders are not just advisors, they are storytellers, spiritual guides, and living repositories of cultural and universal truths. Through their teachings, they help younger chosen ones understand their roles and navigate their own spiritual paths. In a rapidly changing world, elders provide a steadying presence. They remind us of the value of reflection, tradition, and learning from history. While others may focus on action or innovation, elders focus on continuity, preserving what is sacred and ensuring that future generations have access to timeless knowledge. Their guidance often transcends the immediate, helping others connect with their purpose and the greater cosmic design. Indigenous elders are a profound representation of this archetype. In many indigenous cultures, elders are revered as the spiritual leaders of their communities. They share stories, rituals, and teachings that maintain the cultural fabric and deepen the spiritual connections of their people. For example, in Native American traditions, elders often lead ceremonies that honor the earth, fostering a sense of interconnectedness and respect for nature. Imagine a retired teacher in a small town who spends their time mentoring children in the community. With a wealth of life experiences, they teach not only academic lessons, but also share wisdom about resilience, empathy, and living with purpose. One day, a former student, now an adult, returns to thank them for a simple story or piece of advice that had a life-changing impact. This teacher may not see themselves as a chosen one, but their role as an elder shapes lives in profound ways. Elders remind us that wisdom isn't just about accumulating knowledge, it's about sharing it in meaningful ways. If you find joy in teaching, mentoring, or guiding others, you may align with the elder archetype, even if you're not yet in your later years. Reflecting on the lessons you've learned and passing them on can create a ripple effect of wisdom and growth. To connect with the elder within, start by embracing the role of a mentor in your own life. Share your experiences and insights with those around you, whether it's younger family members, colleagues, or friends. Seek out elders in your community. 2. Learning from their wisdom is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. The elder archetype teaches us that wisdom is one of humanity's most valuable resources. If you resonate with this role, embrace it with humility and purpose. Your guidance could illuminate the path for someone else, helping them step into their own role as a chosen one. As we've journeyed through the 9 archetypes of chosen ones, we've explored how each plays a unique and vital role in the greater cosmic design. From the oracle to the elder, these roles remind us that everyone has a purpose, and discovering it is part of the spiritual journey. Let's reflect on how these archetypes come together and what they mean for you. Part 2. Engaging stories and reflections. The archetypes of chosen ones aren't just mystical concepts confined to ancient texts or legends. They are roles we see playing out all around us, in everyday life. From the single mother who stands up against injustice in her community, to the artist who infuses their work with messages of hope and transformation. These individuals quietly shape the world. They remind us that being a chosen one is not about grandeur. It's about making a difference in the lives of others, one step at a time. Each of the 9 archetypes holds a mirror to the challenges and opportunities we face in modern life. Whether it's the clarity of the oracle, the courage of the warrior, or the nurturing care of the healer, these roles inspire us to recognize the potential within ourselves and others. By understanding these archetypes, we begin to see that chosen ones aren't a select few. They're all around us. They're us. Think of a single mother who takes on a powerful corporation polluting her town's water supply. Despite her limited resources, she rallies her community, petitions the authorities, and sparks change. Her role as a warrior is unmistakable. She fights not for glory, but for the well-being of others. Consider an artist who paints vivid murals in a bustling city. Each piece tells a story of resilience, unity, or hope, subtly planting seeds of transformation in those who pass by. Their work isn't just beautiful, it's a call to awaken, to see the world through a lens of possibility. Imagine an elderly neighbor who always seems to have the right advice at the right time. Their wisdom, drawn from decades of experience, quietly shapes the lives of younger generations. They don't seek recognition, but their guidance leaves an indelible mark on those they mentor. These stories invite us to pause and reflect on our own lives. Which type resonates with you most? Perhaps you see yourself as a truth teller, unafraid to speak out, or maybe the hermit, finding peace in solitude and introspection. Can you identify others in your life who embody these roles? Think of the people who've inspired or guided you. How might they represent one of these archetypes? Recognizing these roles in ourselves and others is transformative. It fosters a sense of connection, showing us that we are all part of a larger cosmic design. When we acknowledge these archetypes in those around us, we create a network of mutual support and understanding, one where everyone's unique gifts are celebrated. Each of us has a role to play in this divine cosmic plan. Whether you identify with the foresight of the oracle, the liberating energy of the free spirit, or the timeless wisdom of the elder, your unique gifts are essential. This isn't just about recognizing who you are, it's about stepping into that role with intention and purpose. Every small action, every moment of alignment with your true self, contributes to the greater whole. Understanding your archetype isn't just a personal journey, it's a collective one. When you embrace your role, you inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of growth, healing, and empowerment. Together, we weave the threads of a grander tapestry, where every individual's purpose interconnects with the next. Take time to reflect on the archetypes we've explored and discover which one resonates most with you. Is there a calling within you that you've been hesitant to embrace? Are there qualities in others that inspire you to become more aligned with your purpose? Remember, this journey isn't about perfection, it's about progress, connection, and living authentically. Before you go, leave a comment. Which chosen one archetype resonates with you? Like and share if this video inspired you. Help spread the message to others. Subscribe for more insights into spiritual wisdom and personal growth. Join our community as you walk your path. Remember this, you are not alone in this journey. There is a grand cosmic design at work, and you are an integral part of it. Whether you're just beginning to uncover your role or have been living it for years, trust that your unique contributions matter. Thank you for watching and for taking this time to reflect on your place in the universe. Peace and blessings to all, and may your journey be filled with clarity, courage, and purpose.